Morning.
Morning, everybody.
How you going, David?
I'm going well. How about you?
Pretty well, mate.
You're not in Holland already?
Yeah.
You're there already?
Yeah.
Good for you, or good morning for you. So how's things in Dutchland going?
Oh, good. It's cold and wet, but that's okay. Yeah, no, it's great to be here. Just settling in and doing some stuff I need to get done, trying to find an apartment to live in, stuff like that. But apart from that, it's all good, yeah.
Good, enjoy.
Thanks. Yeah, it was a bit of a mission getting here. Well, just the whole packing up and moving house and everything. Yeah, pretty horrible. But
yeah,
done now. So,
well,
Cool.
it snowed here overnight.
oh, did it?
Yeah. Maybe saying we can't hear you. I'm sure you guys can. I can hear me.
Well, it's a nice, cool 34 degrees day here, Celsius.
Yeah.
Let me just check. Apparently, a couple of people are saying they can't hear.
On
Sounds
YouTube.
good at this end.
What was that, mate?
Sounds good at this end.
Yeah, that's what I think.
You mean YouTube?
One of the YouTubes.
Oh.
Trading, not one. But my one seems all good. You guys can hear me, can't you? Yeah, oh, it's perfect. Saves me doing it. Yeah, awesome. Alrighty, I guess it's a delay anyway. Cool, welcome guys. So we're here for another stream, another day. Oh wait, Jesus, what am I doing? You can't see me. Yeah, you can. Now we're in business. It it snowed. It's bloody cold here now. So we've got, what have we got? We've got German 40. Man, did you guys see NAS last night? Holy. I can't believe it closed bearish. I only got a piece of it. So let's have a look at that and then we'll look at German. So NAS NAS got up to this area. Let's just full screen this. We grabbed all this liquidity from sweeping everything that's all this above this New York high. Couldn't really find a level that I liked between here and here either. But like this candle for London Open, New York Stock Exchange Open was a mighty one. Pushed no bottom wick really, just pushed straight up. And we've just been bullish all day. What I executed on, it was on the 5-minute chart, is that once I saw sort of this little wick and then a little doji and then price pushed up and I saw this guy and I thought, you know what, if this breaks this low, I'm gonna enter on this one. So I entered on this candle and my target was there. And then I was sort of umming and ahhing because price was sort of like hesitating, sort of pushed down a little bit. I was like, oh no, don't be greedy. Just take it, because the whole day I was so bullish, and then the floodgates just opened and we actually closed, well, almost closed at the entry, but the daily candle did close bearish. But geez, just like a 160 pip drop, really so nice. So that was NAS. Hopefully we get a move like that today again on it for New York session. For now, we're going to talk German 40, because German 40 was a little bit, well, I took a loss, as you guys know, from the London Open and then made it back with this little move here. But I took the cowboy entry and got burnt. So I don't think I'll do that again today. I'll look for a planned entry. My levels that I have, I've kind of been a little bit pressed for time this morning. But in terms of like liquidity above price, kind of got a lot of empty space now, because we're getting towards striking distance of the all-time high. What are your guys' thoughts? What do you think? when you start looking at like the daily levels, we don't really have a whole lot of candles above here. We've got an empty area where price is sort of gapped. So the nearest price level that I see is 16,223 essentially, which is like kind of like this daily high. But apart from this level, it's kind of like clean traffic above. So, hey Ivan, so I guess if we're starting to really press, we've got retail sales came out stronger than expected. I guess that could be a little bit of a bump. But I'm kind of leaning to these longs. I'd love to see price pull back though to grab liquidity, given how bullish yesterday was with no bottom wick. The areas that I have below price, well, they're kind of far away because we were so bullish yesterday. So we've got the New York low, we've got the London 50%, but then we've got clean traffic. So I'm a little bit nervous that if we're breaking underneath here, we're going to need to wait for signs of a higher low to have been formed, because otherwise we've got whole clean traffic we can just drop down to. I guess there would be a little bit of sticking points across here, but yeah, you know, kind of a tricky one. So I guess I'm going to lean for longs, but I wouldn't be surprised if we do a bit of a pullback. Yeah, we'll have to wait and see what this open gives us. In terms of what about NAS? So NAS, I quite like if we, that's gold. Okay, I've got my eye on NAS in this area again to see if we do get reactions again, but that's a long way away. So this is like a New York idea at that 16,167. I quite like that. I quite like that entry. To me, I wouldn't be entertaining sells unless I'm above here. So until then, I'd prefer to look for longs. And I think for NAS, I wouldn't mind looking. I'm going to put a little alert at New York low.
Oh,
I'm going to put an alert on this area here as well, 15,950. And I would prefer to take NAS long. German, I don't know. I'm finding it a little bit not as easy to read today. I'm just a little bit, it's a bit sketchy. So I'll keep my eye on both. It's actually easier to trade NAS on the prop account because the spread's a lot lower. And interestingly, the numbers, we're at like 16,000 on NAS. And I quite like that we're close to German, around 16,000 as well. Alright, so what about in the YouTube? What do you guys think? Don, 16,220 to 16,240. You're looking for areas around there? Yeah, it makes sense. Makes sense, but once you're above there, there's not a lot of resistance around. Morning, Heath. Okay, so I think it's going to be a bit of a wait and see. A wait and see approach for German 40. Because I don't really have a whole bunch of stuff to look at. Let's just do a bit of top down. So daily, that's a mega bullish day. Now I think if we get a daily candle closing above here, then that all-time high is just a matter of time, and we can really push. I guess people will say there's FVG that price can really just rally up into. having a daily candle or a 4-hour candle closing above 16,240, I think that's going to be quite telling. So let's mark that up as well. Yeah, it's a long way. Jesus, that's a long way away. Let's check the 12-hour. Yeah, there's just nothing going on. It's just, I guess this candle could be a bit of a problem.
Hello?
Who was that? Was that Tom? You saying hello?
Sorry.
Oh, that's all right. No, don't apologize. Just
Don't do it again.
okay.
Sorry, guys. I get knocked to the door and people come and interrupt me, and I didn't realise I was unmuted.
All good, mate. Nick hoping for HCS short off M30 LCW. What's LCW?
Liquidity candle wick.
Oh, liquidity candle wick. Cool. 30-minute, yeah, so 8-hour. Yeah, let's just see if these buys just keep on coming in. 6-hour, got a liquidity candle in the 6-hour. Four-hour. 3-hour. 2-hour. Yeah, so this is the support I've got. Actually, I do have a little support here. So I guess anything bullish reacting, if we can dip under the Asian low, then that'll be a nice little start as well. Morning, Marin. 1 hour, can I refine this level a little bit more? Hey Beata, hey Hannah. Okay, we've got liquidity, oh sorry, not liquidity, we've got doji candle low. Text. London doji low. Yeah, we've got a few areas. So actually I would like to see London, I would kind of like London to pull back and then potentially for these longs grab liquidity. I think we're going to have liquidity at 16,143. So this New York, so that's where I'm going to write this. I don't want to write it on every chart. Let's do a little zoom thing. Text. So I've got, maybe we'll just do in this corner here. Yeah, that's all right. We've got NY low liquidity. We've got London 50% liquidity around this, and then we've got like the 16,000 number. That's a bit too far away. So like 16,840, yeah. So these are really only two things. I wouldn't mind price taking the liquidity from underneath here, taking the liquidity from here, sweeping the doji low, and then looking for any sign of like rejection wick, bullish candle to form, and then we can maybe look for those buyers to resume. Glenn, you're looking at London high and NY 50 and Asian low. That's a nice area as well. Marin's looking at 185, 16, 185, 179. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of little levels. I think we'd all prefer to see like some sort of like liquidity grab before we go long.
Not always the case, but it looks like in this candle that we're in the process of printing this 30. Might have already done it. We've sort of dipped into a zone that I had marked out. Just taking out a 15-minute doji.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't really want to do like trend line analysis or anything like that. It's not my jam, but
No,
kind
no.
of struggling for
Good
I'm struggling for like price points of interest given how bullish this was, and we're kind of just drifting.
Yeah.
Anyway, we've got alerts on NAS, so that will keep us up. We'll keep up to date with that one. Computer's keeping me warm as well because it's cold outside. Computer's hot. Hot. Okay. Let's see. We've got London Open in like literally 2 minutes. So had a bit of a pullback. Got trendline liquidity this week. We've had a spike. I wonder if we can actually just take this. Yeah, it's not bad actually. I wonder if I can do a second attempt at a cowboy entry, taking the euro low, going long, back up to like 16,224. Maybe this could be like a little 40 pip move, something like this. But I want to see, maybe if it's a quick one, I might even jump into it. But I won't have a limit order like yesterday. But I'd like to see something sweep. I might have to use a quick finger, take out this no liquidity, so there's no wick candle, or wait for once price is starting to push down, some sign of rejection wick, and then just go long. But let's see. Otherwise, we might just push straight up. But I would like to see it at least come down to 16,183, and then maybe take those longs back up to Asian high. I think I might execute on that. You're looking for buy to sell to buy? Buy to sell to buy. Yeah, I think I'd like to take that sell to buy part of it. What's this? Joey, are you concerned about the monthly level price getting stuck above this 16,170, Joey? It's definitely there. I'm looking for any sort of like liquidity sweep from Asian low, London high from yesterday, New York low. Monthly level's right there as well. It all kind of makes sense for that to be the area to buy from. We've got Eurozone CPI, but I don't think that's till like midday. Okay, come on London, do something. Push up, maybe react off of this area, come down, sweep these lows, and then let us take that long position. Do we have any pre-markets? Any headlines? Additional oil output cut discussions range. Oil news. Traders fully priced a 25 basis point ECB rate cut in April for the first time, so that's good. That'd be good for German 40. Yeah, it's only looking at retail. Yeah, that was retail sales. So just trying to find any reason to go long. Maybe now's the time. I feel like as soon as I enter, price is gonna sweep me. Okay, come on, push down. Come on, take Asian low. Or retest this 30-minute candle.
Yeah, I was wondering.
All right, I might enter. No. Wait, I'm gonna wait. Yeah, patience in this one. So tempting to pull the trigger right now. But I'm going to wait for a little bit of liquidity to be picked up. At least from this candle, I think. Lead left hand, got swept by Euro USD, placed a long order last night when I saw signs of rejection from bullish H4 for FEG. It's consolidating at my break-even point during Asia. As soon as Frankfurt opened, price has dropped. Oh, that was probably to do with retail sales, maybe. It wasn't actually on Forex Factory. You notice that? It was on here at 7 o'clock. German retail sales. They got some good numbers. But Forex Factory, oh, it does have it there. I looked at it before and I thought I didn't see it. Heath, FTSE green long scalp first candle. Strange that Euro dropped with the good numbers.
Hayden, your thoughts on that entry before on the that first week? Were you thinking to get in just as that was flipping back up? Was that the idea there?
This one? Yeah, I was thought like, as it was reacting from like this little bit of structure, I was kind of thinking that I'd missed the move and that it pulled back to give me an opportunity to get in. And I was just thinking like, well, I can get in down here and look, even 20 pip stop loss. I thought there's so much bullish pressure that a little pullback would be a good sign to get a good opportunity to get in, given it pushed up. But then I thought, I feel like I'm just being a little bit impulsive. So it wasn't really to do with the candle flipping or anything. It was more like that price was pushing up, looking like signs it was trying to keep on rising, and that it did pull back, and that could give me an opportunity. Now it's starting to look like this is a liquidity candle. So maybe I should have entered on that one. Yeah, might have missed this one. We'll see. I'm not too worried about it. I remember yesterday that being a little bit impulsive in that first few minutes kind of didn't work out for me. So that if price, say I missed the move, I'll try plan a better one later on, based on once price has actually made its way, sort of shown its hand which direction it wants to go. I'll try to take an opportunity then. 5 minutes, open or no bottom wick. Oh, damn it. Yeah, it's kind of looking good now. 30-minute. Just continuing the momentum. Everything's just so bullish for German 40. Little doji, break the low. Do I think the push from yesterday could be because smart money already knew retail results? I reckon they knew the CPI results. Or I reckon they had a good understanding that German CPI preliminary was going to come in a lot lower than expected. Holy, that I'm not. It didn't actually show on TradingView, but my my broker, this candle flipped bearish. It flipped bearish down and then back up. Did anyone get that? Like it literally just it flashed red on my screen. I'm not sure if maybe my charts had froze. Maybe that's what it was. Damn. Did anyone have the balls to take this one long from here? I'm sure there'll be a few.
Not all my rule.
Tom, you've gone.
No, I didn't.
Marion, you're looking for the off the 20. Rule, you took it. Brett, you didn't. Manny didn't. Bill didn't. Leader hand didn't. Just came back from a lost trade. Yeah, it can be hard to pull the trigger once you've had a loss. Hand didn't. Just came back from a lost trade. Yeah, it can be hard to pull the trigger once you've had a loss. Oh, Deb's in the house. Well, the 30-minute candle is representing, you know, look for longs. Kind of that wick down, flipping bullish. I think I should have taken it. I think I really should have executed when this one gave me that opportunity, but I hesitated based on yesterday's one. Guided people to a loss first off, so I thought this one will do a bit of a planned. Joey, there was a signal. Where was this? On taking the long over here. Yeah, I think this is just going to continue. I think I'm overthinking it. Just go with the trend. Trend's bullish. Retail sales kind of didn't make sense for it to pull back like it did. I think that gave an opportunity for the boys to get in. I feel like I'm going to be a chase trade here. But I think if we can, kind of feel like I should just get in. Maybe have a wider stop loss because I missed the move. Yeah, I'm going to go for it. I'm going to have to like think that, I'm just hoping that the volume's just going to kick in and that we can keep on pushing. My stop loss has got to be big though because I missed the jump. So I'll try I'll try scale out some because I know my entry is poor. Let's see if we can maybe, oh, it's a really bad entry. It's a really bad entry near this euro high. Really bad entry. How about a pen in order, no wick bar? I already pulled the trigger. I'm not too happy with it, though. I'm kind of thinking I might just get out and then say I missed it rather than chase. I feel like there's a bit of a FOMO entry. I don't want to feel like, I'd rather, yeah, bloody hell, all that hesitation, and then I jump in late. Anyway, I'll let this one breathe a bit. Stop loss is too wide, but left either way, I'm using small risk on this one, as in small risk as in I'm using risk percentage, so it's still the same risk. It's just risk reward sucks. Oh, look at it. Maybe I might scale into this one if it does come back.
There's 2 5-minute balance candles for it to come back and take and push off home.
I know. That's what I was kind of hoping it was going to come down to.
Yeah.
I feel like I made a meal of this one.
Decent buy zone. For that little bit of structure there.
Yeah, I just spent the whole time bloody overthinking everything, and then
There's one at that structure, but then there's one just a little bit below it as well
Yeah.
on the 5-minute.
yeah, I'd love it to come down lower. Love it to come down lower and try like scale into this. Good thing is that I went with pretty low risk, so like I can afford to scale in and try like average down my entry. But it'd be pretty risky like entering, taking a loss on both of them, and putting in a bit more risk than I actually wanted to. Can only see though. Gosh, what a shocker. Liquidity candle as well, now I'm seeing it. You can see I was very distracted. What did you say? Just pull back on 15, said it before, in 5 liquidity. Oh, it goes to M5. Oh, that way you said it, Marin. Gosh. I was... Yeah, no, I went back and had a look. Let's see, maybe it's just a friendly pullback. I think what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna cut my losses short. I say, just admit that was shite. So I'll take a 20 pip loss on that one. I won't hold until it like potentially comes down all the way. Probably got out the wrong entry just right then as well, but I prefer to take a small loss I'm gonna reset the board. Just have a good think about where I want to get in. I'd prefer taking a long if it continues to drop. I'm really not happy with my entry right there. So I think I need to man up and like just close it rather than risk this being a full loss. But damn, it's gonna be annoying me if this just pushes straight up now. I'm gonna be patient. I'm gonna wait for it to come into my buy zone, and I'm gonna stick to this now. Stick to that. If it comes down, I really want to see it sweep liquidity from at least this Asian low area, New York low, and then I want to wait for that rejection candle and then actually follow a plan on this trade. That was a bit too impulsive for my liking. What strategy? Looking for a liquidity, but on a day like yesterday, when it was just so bullish, sometimes that's a bit harder to spot when price initially is coming back in on itself. It's a little bit hard to sort of anticipate where it can pull back to, and then if it keeps on pushing up, I'm kind of uncomfortable trading long above this 16,240 without having a decent candle close, just because we're so close to all-time highs. I feel the market's just so net long by the big boys that if they want to do a little bit of profit taking, we can see severe pullbacks. So I'm a little bit cautious at this area. I kind of like NAS a bit better. Pretty annoying. Could have almost got out break even. Well, yesterday started with a bang. Today's gone back to old Crapville. Was that a rejection candle? Kind of looks like a range candle, doesn't it?
That's what I see, Hayden. The 3 minutes given it's a weak HCS to sell. You've got the two bullish candles, but they're both rejection candles.
Yeah. Yeah. I think at the moment I'd rather, like, this would have been, well, kind of difficult, but yeah, I'm just not. I'm not really liking the price action. I'm not liking what I'm seeing, to be honest.
I wasn't looking to trade that. I was just saying that's giving us the idea that it might be coming to push down. That's all I'm about.
Yeah.
Sell to buy.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait for that one patiently.
Yep.
I took that 3 minute HCS.
Oh, you did? Good one.
Okay.
Yeah, because it's right off the 5 minute HCS.
Yeah, that's what I was just thinking.
Which is off a 15 minute LQC.
15 minute.
LQC. Oh, sorry, half hour.
Oh, 30 minute. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's when I realized, that moment when I hit buy, I'm like, oh shit. I literally just bought into this candle, into this area, literally at the worst time I could have bought. I shouldn't have hesitated and bought down there when I was thinking. At least that would have been a 20 pip move up rather than pulling a trigger like here. Yeah, now look at it. Nice one, Al. Mariner's on point. Buy to sell. Hopefully to buy.
Hey, Hayden.
Yeah, mate.
I've got a unfilled gap up at 16 to 40 from 2nd of August.
Yeah, I've got that as well. Yeah. That's what this alert is there for.
Oh, yeah.
Do you reckon it's got a chance of going up there first
But
and then having a sell-off for the day?
good. End of the month, too.
Well, that's what I was banking yesterday on, was that
Yeah.
would set up a bottom wick for the December month and then drive for late December up to the all-time high.
That's fine. End of the month at the moment just keeps pumping and dropping.
You're a bit hard to hear, mate.
I just said it keeps pumping and on the end of the month, they're not selling off.
Yeah, that's why I thought the sell-off would come into, like, well, I was hoping that the monthly candle would leave a top wick, and then it would be a top wick to fill on the monthly, but with a bit of a pullback first to grab liquidity. But it's the move yesterday just came out, like, I felt like it just popped, eh?
Yeah.
And there was no real pullback. I saw the US indices, they had massive corrections, but we didn't actually get that on German. It just continued to rise. And one thing I forgot to mention that I'd thought about and I saw earlier was I saw a report of Volkswagen laying off people. Two days ago, I saw the report yesterday. It looks like it was an old report, but Volkswagen, they've started to cut staff and looking to make their business more efficient. I didn't think that would have like a positive effect on it straight away, but it looked like it did. But they're I think Volkswagen top 10, I believe.
A really good podcast, macro podcast interview with the macro guy Raoul Pell.
Oh yeah.
Very interesting. I'll see if I can share the link.
Yeah,
I think
definitely.
you might like it.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, Volkswagen number 11. SAP was just crushing it. The top 5 are crushing it. Look at the last 30 days. Just Allianz, Airbus, Deutsche, Telekom, Siemens, SAP, all on this rally. What's WRC? World Rally. World Rally Champ, yeah, okay. Alright, taking this.
Put it.
Put it in the Discord. Under fundamentals.
Just in. Okay. All right. Okay. Fundamentals and. Yeah. Okay. And news. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Take. Listen to this macro. What's it called? So he has thesis totally contrary to the
Where's your target on this one, Al?
So watching it at the Asia low, but also looking for that New York low.
Yeah. Nick, for once it's doing what I was hoping for. Entered off the first 1 minute reaction to the 30-minute liquidity candle. Re-entered on HCS. Not awesome, Nick. That's amazing, mate. Good job. You and Alan on the same trade by the looks of it. Oh yeah, out though.
Yes,
oh. $30 closed nice. Now if it can wick up and start breaking the low of this 30-minute candle, at the moment it's created like a little bit of a negation. Both of these, liquidity candle from the downside, liquidity candle from the upside. So right now this is like an hour range. And if we can actually close underneath this candle, looks like it's got more juice to give to the downside. Naz is not doing anything. Naz is kind of squeezing. Look at this 15-minute chart. Absolutely nothing going on. When this sweeps the Asian lows, where you're entering and your targets. For what I'm looking at is once I'm comfortable or thinking that price has sufficiently grabbed enough liquidity that I think it's time for a reversal. Let's say like once it takes the Asian low, once it takes the New York low, I'm not just entering blindly. I still need to see a liquidity candle form. So what I want to see is like price, say it's coming down on a lower time frame, anything like 3 minutes and above, as price is sort of making, I'll change the color for you so it makes a bit more sense. But what I'd look for is, let's say in like 3 minutes and above, I'd be looking for a bullish liquidity candle, something like one of these to form, where it breaks the low of the previous candle, but then closes bullish, and then I'll look for it to retest like this wick area and then go long, but I'll need to wait and see for one of those to actually form. Before that forms, then I find like you'll just be trying to buy the low. At least once you've got a candle that creates a liquidity wick or a rejection wick, or what you think might be a rejection wick, I'd say then you're starting to tip the odds in your favor that you may be picking the bottom. But it's dangerous trying to pick the bottom without seeing that. What was that, Rob? You talking to yourself or are you talking to us?
Oh, I was just thinking about Al's trade. Just gotta watch that 5-minute balance candle, get a reaction off that. I'd suggest.
Yeah, this one over here, the 15-minute and 5 minutes, the same candle.
Yeah.
Right now it seems to be stuck though.
Going back to its shitty little 30 pip zones.
Yeah.
30 pip London session. Woo!
Hey, actually, how are you, mate?
Good, bro.
How was gold last night? Yesterday?
Yeah, it was a good one. Another really good entry yesterday.
Beautiful.
Yeah, last day of the month.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what we're
Maybe
contending
next.
with here.
Yeah, maybe next month will be much better on the lender session.
Yeah, hopefully. Longs all the way.
Maybe
huh?
after, first week, because usually first week we got a lot of news, NFP, so a lot of news. So at least after that they get a clear direction where we are gonna go. That's why maybe lender session wasn't that much moving.
Yeah, the better moves has been in New York for the last few weeks. But hopefully with this news, it creates that volatility. I feel like we had that after the CPI came out for the US. I feel London, apart from yesterday, is pretty much a turn to poo.
And we haven't got any kind of bearish momentum yet to say that now we are ready to push the price to the downside. Still, prices just want to move to the upside.
Yeah.
Still, we did not get any kind of a higher time frame manipulation from upside.
That's the scary thing, isn't it? That
Yes.
it's in such an uptrend that you just know that any sort of investor institution sort of style profit taking is just going to result in like look at Nas yesterday, and no matter where you got, like, I'm glad I got the sells, but bloody hell, it was a tough watch watching all of this just go bullish and bullish and bullish and bullish, and not being able to get anything. But if you were from anywhere inside of London all the way up to New York Stock Exchange, any long that you had held, if you hadn't taken profit, you would have lost or come back and draw down. How did I get in? So once price had pushed up, what a random alert, euro yen. Can't remember doing that one. I got in when price had reached up. It reached up so far with this. This is this New York Stock Exchange open, and price had given it. I thought this was simply a pullback. I really didn't think we were going to do a full correction.
Take your bat and ball and run home.
Yeah. Given our it kind of weirded me out yesterday when everything was just so one-sided. It's one of those days, like, I'm trying to be logical and I'm trying to think, like, what's the most likely scenario on all, like, for a day, and it's pretty difficult for me to anticipate that we're going to just be bullish all the way and do a full correction. Like, it just doesn't normally happen. You get like a correction, but a full correction, you might get that once every while, and looks like we're dropping on German.
Just looking at the sessions on NAS there, Hayden, Asian pushed up, London pushed up, and then New York pushed it back down to regional to New York for us.
Yeah, it did, didn't it? Yeah. I say that often, don't I? Like,
yeah.
if Asian's bullish, London's bullish, New York will have a pullback.
Yeah, they want to go back to where they were.
Yeah.
Anyway, back to Germany.
Yeah, we can. Maybe a little bit of something interesting happening now. So I swept euro low. Now, was this the liquidity that it needed? And maybe I can give it a shot if I get a liquidity candle. but it means you're going to have to patiently wait. I would prefer it to take Asian low. At the moment, I feel like 30 minutes created that resistance. So for this to work out, I'd rather see this break supports, and then I don't really want to take it from here. But once we can break supports, then I think we can grab liquidity, and maybe then we can look for some upside. UK and NAS are dumping. They're doing a dump, are they? Yeah, I see NAS finally breaking out of this little range. This is yesterday's one, actually.
Yeah.
Liquidity, trendline liquidity. First candle, second candle, taking the retesting, little HCS. Oof, 100 pips, 130 pips. No.
No,
100
it's around 100 pips.
About 100 pips, 103 pips.
Yeah.
Nice job.
I mean,
Trendline liquidity.
recently I'm focusing on the liquidity, trendline liquidity, and trying to find based upon those entries. I'm marking it on the hourly and 2-hour candle, and then trying to find out which liquidity price is gonna taken out. And all the trades I took from Monday, it was just based upon high time frame and high time frame trend. Trend is bullish right now, so only one trade on Monday it was take against the trend, bearish one. But Tuesday, Wednesday, even maybe today also we get like a buy opportunity only.
Lovely entry. There was an entry like this on German yesterday. I was saying to in the Discord that this, we finally got the bit of a correction at the end here, creating that like trendline liquidity. Just a prime place to be looking for buys to like sweep all of this.
Yes, exactly.
So this is a German. We've got a little trendline liquidity here.
By the way, if you can you open just a single chart?
Yep.
And they can open a daily one.
Daily.
Yeah. So on the left side. Okay, here. 1 second. So where was that? I think this. Can you show it a little bit here in this area? Squeeze out a little bit. Okay, good. So in this area, this is a previous manipulation zone was here, and this is also the gap was here. Price already filled that gap here when price tap into that area. We just need at least 1 4-hour manipulation to say that at least we are ready to push the price to the downside, because still haven't got any kind of 4-hour manipulation to say that now we are ready to push the price to the downside. We are heavily bullish right now. So going against the trend, it is really hard. But if we get like a higher time frame, like a 4-hour, 3-hour manipulation or 4-hour HCS, then maybe we can look for that sell opportunity. Maybe this may be correction to the downside then, because we are not getting any kind of pullback. We are just heavily pushing upside on the daily. Maybe we will get that pullback now. We just need like a higher time frame manipulation.
Yeah, it's looking. I wonder if we're gonna start getting something like that inside of here.
Yeah, because if you see here, when we are pushing upside, the candle close by 2 candle bearish candle close, but not a manipulation candle, exactly strong manipulation, because single candle cannot decide the direction of the market. Even here also bearish candle close, but it's not mean like we want to push to the downside. So now at least we need like any manipulation So let's say today's daily candle is closing bearish one. Also last day of the last day of the monthly candle. So we wanna create some kind of top wick at least. Then if they really wanna continue pushing upside, then at least they need some kind of top wick. And if we get any kind of higher time frame manipulation, and if we consolidate here, then maybe we will again start coming back to the downside where previous manipulation was happen here. Let's say if they really wanna again push the price to the upside, because somewhere at least they have to book some profit. They cannot just push the price upside.
Yeah,
they have to book some profit also. So probably in this area, because above this area we don't have anything manipulation zone or anything, we only have an all-time high here. So I don't think they're gonna push if they wanna push all-time high, at least some kind of pullback is needed to go target that all-time high.
yeah, I agree with that. So let's see though. This is the monthly level. Waiting to see if this candle can close. Doesn't look like it's gonna. Looks like it's gonna close still lower. Oh yeah, still close lower. What about the 5 minute? We're getting close. I still think the sells make sense, but we're getting close. I might, because of the trend, I might have to execute on a buy if I see something react into these areas. But I want to be patient and wait for a proper candle.
I think this is also a breakup structure happen here. So this is a change of character and this is a breakup structure. Like a previous here, this was we are creating higher high, higher low like this. We created a high here, then price came back, not able to create a new high here and broke this low. Price came back, created a low. Again price came back to the upside, did not able to break that high. And now we broke that low, so we broke the structure here then.
Bloody sellers in control.
Let's see. Yeah, you can look for the buy, but with confirmation.
Yeah, I think it's just from liquidity to liquidity. Sellers firmly in control here. Even if I can get like a 30 pip move. We'll see. I'll be right back though. Just gonna check on something. I can hear some noises in the next room. I'll be back in 5. Asian low just about taken. I agree with. We've had the shift now. I do agree with that. And this lower high reacting, this HCS price coming down. I wouldn't mind trying to get a buy into a sell if I'm lucky. Let's test my luck.
We barely missed the Asian low.
Yeah, we haven't quite taken it.
ACG, it's been taken.
What is that?
We've taken the Asian low on ACG.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I still need a candle to close now, like a rejection wick. So 3 minute, 4 minute, 5 minute. Oh, it's Alpha Capital. Gyro. It's a prop firm. So it's just different data feed they're talking about.
Reconnected to the London high too.
Five minutes not looking too convincing. But the 3 minute is just about to close in 30 seconds. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can pull back somewhere inside of here. See if we can take it long. What time is it? Hour candle coming to a close. So it'd be nice if we can sort of pull back. Keep the stop super tight, just in case. Use low risk on this one. Hopefully we can grab something. Or will it just give me a second lesson for the day? Okay, 4, 3, 2, 1. Close. Pull back into the wick. I'm gonna give it a shot. Stop loss, keeping it just really tight. So this one is going to be less than 20 pips. Keeping around a 10 pip stop loss. So using low risk on this one. Hopefully it's high risk reward. If it's not and it drops lower, then I'll still give it like a second chance as it pushes into maybe towards the low of the New York session. But we'll see. It might be picking the low, but I'm willing to take the risk on this one. Yesterday was a pretty good day. you know what, I want it to, I'm not gonna like hold it all the way to here without securing something, but if we can just make Alan sweat a little bit, I'd love this trade to do that. Not really. I want Alan to get a great trade, but I want this to at least make back that little loss, or just do something really quick and put me out of misery. I think even something like the retest here, I'll look to like secure some of that. Otherwise, I think the sellers are firmly in control. Like retest 200 would be nice. Retest 200 and then potentially look for sells. New candle just about to open as well. Well, now I took Asian low on here. Otherwise, I'm saying it's looking pretty grim. But hopefully we can get, hopefully Asian low can give it room to rise now. Come on. Damn, this candle here also has no wick. So I hope that it wasn't just coming back to retest this one. I want it to retest this one up here.
Closed it with a break the low of that bullish liquidity candle.
Oh yeah? Yeah, because the Asian low was right there, so I wanted to give it a little bit more room. Come on.
Push, come on. Yeah, that was my target aim, that imbalance candle.
Oh, that was it? Just the, oh,
Yeah,
you mean
yeah,
this
yeah.
one up here?
Yeah.
Yeah, hopefully it can
Yeah.
do that. Hopefully we can get like another 11 pips out of this one.
Yeah.
I hope.
Makes sense to.
Yeah.
Oh, push up.
Come on, sucker. Do it.
Yeah, it'd be good for a buy to sell around there, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Come on, just push a bit more. Another 7 pips. Come on, you can do it. Don't pull back on us now. It'd be annoying if this is a break even. It's got no bottom wick. That's the thing that sucks about it.
Just close the H1 imbalance.
Yeah.
So strongly above that monthly level, though.
Yeah, the monthly level was there. Joey was pointing that out. Come on, you can do it. Let's go.
Yeah.
What do the other time frames look like? 5, 15. 15 could still be a liquidity candle. Okay, just fill this wick. Fill this wick and I'll secure some here. Thing is, then it fills the wick and then you feel greedy because you're like, oh, maybe I'll just hold it a little bit longer.
Take partials.
Yeah, come on, just do it.
They should go for that imbalance, Hayden.
I think so. It'd be rude not to, wouldn't it?
Oh, it'd be rude not to. I'm not in it, but yes, it would be rude not to.
Well said, Daddy.
I'll take my best ball when it gets there. I'm running for the hills. I'm glad I put a little bit more on. I put my stop loss and I moved it to the bottom. I only had 6 or 7 pips, which is...
Come on. Maddie's cheering it on as well in the background.
I gave a nice bullish liquidity candle on the one.
Yeah, boy.
Come on, push up.
Let's go, come on. A little bit more. A little bit more. It has retested it. Just one more push up.
My natural tendency here would just jam the stop up, like I see it go like that, and I think, geez, I'm not letting it go to a loss.
Yeah, that's the hard bit now. That's that real sticky point.
That's my little bolt. I'm trying to find it.
Oh, Joey, you grabbed it. You're out. You've taken it. There we go. Now that everyone's out, we can go.
There you go. Push. There you go.
I'm securing as well. I've taken some. Yeah, now I can rise. So I've closed about 80% right now. 75%. 75%. The stops at break even. let the rest.
You watch, you'll keep going.
Yeah, I'm going to extend the target. Maybe this was the low. And we'll look for here. But made back that silly trade that I took in here. Cool. All right. Well, was anyone else able to hold that with me? At least to let it sort of push and get to this bit. Oh, now look at this. Now it's going to go.
Well, the NAS looks like it's going to have a nice flip, liquidity grab. So
Oh, yeah.
German might just keep pushing too.
Oh, we'll see. So Peter, you got it. You're in, still in it. Awesome. Brett, you got it with runner. Jim took 60%, letting the rest go to Asia High. Fantastic. What about YouTube guys? Joey, you grabbed it. You're out. Manny just got out. Tony Gold. Yep. Thank you. Had to be patient on this one, hey, and like not let this. You know, I admit I made a mistake here. That was a bit of impulsive. Just hesitated. Got into the bad spot. Had to like just cut the loss, and then be a clear mind. Wait for price to come down. Grab a liquidity candle. Give it a little bit of room for error because we were coming to the end of the hour candle. We've got the Asian low here, and then price made sense. That's at least a 2-to-1. And then leave runners. We'll just see what it does now. The sells are firmly in control, I believe, with this, like what Akshay was saying, how it had a bit of a shift in structure and change of character, all that kind of jazz. So sells still make sense for price to go lower, but we've got to just understand what liquidity means. Is that once you get to an area that has liquidity, and we know Asian doesn't matter what system you follow. Pretty much everyone's in agreement that Asian session sets up a you got liquidity above here, liquidity below here. So it makes sense if you get a liquidity candle below the Asian low in an uptrend, you know, lean into those buys. So Hannah, you got it. Viata, you got it. Shazit, yeah, heaps have got it. Lead left hand, too tight. Cool. All right, guys. Well, I'm going to end the Trading Nut stream. Oh, look, I'm going to keep my stream going for a bit longer on Haydos FX. So come over to that channel down over here if you want to continue. And we'll see if we can catch another one. All right, so I'm going to close Trading Nut stream. If you're not going to come over, I hope you have a great week, and I'll see you later. Samir, good one, mate.
Nice way to end the month.
The month's not over yet. That was made us work, eh? That was literally just watching price for an hour until we finally got to a level. Sometimes this is why I find it easier in New York session, is that the New York session or London Open, I'm watching it. We're watching it all together. But we've had one good London session in the last couple of weeks, it feels like. And then we had a bunch of good London sessions, and then we had another period back in, like, I think it was maybe maybe September. We had like a week of trash. But then when it gets to New York session, I'm just setting my, like, I feel like New York session's been easier because I'm not sitting here watching. I'm just putting alerts at my levels for either German 40, some golds, but German 40, NAS, and then I took one on Dow as well, maybe a little while ago. Even some currencies have been doing it, set the alerts, and then just waiting for, like, you know, New York session low, ascertain the trend. Maybe if you've got trend line liquidity, wait for liquidity candle. Just be patient, trade what you see. But I'm not sitting at the computer waiting for New York session. I literally get alerted when it hits, and then it's actually a fairly quick, short wait. Yeah, yes. Like, we had a period where London Open was just giving it to you. Like, you would pretty much have 2 opportunities before the close of the first hour. This last couple of weeks, I've just felt like it's just been slow as. But the price only started moving when the little cheerleader was behind us. So maybe I should bring her to the charts more often, or bet Mummy to bring her in. Who could deny her? If you haven't, guys, give it a like on the stream. That'd be really appreciated. Does everyone understand the trade? That's the main thing. That's the main thing now. Does everyone sort of understand what we're looking for, and you know why it was pretty important to wait for? It's so important. Like we need to have our zones, our zoys and poise. And it can be scary taking some of these trades, but we need to also then wait for price action. And price action's been either 1, 2, 3, or 4, based on the entry types. One thing I've picked up on in the last like few weeks was we haven't really been getting anticipation or retests that often, have we? That's one thing I have noticed, that price often when it got to a level, it just went. So I've been a little bit more aggressive with not taking, like yesterday's loss was a full cowboy trade, the first one, and the second one was waited for a liquidity candle and just went in on it. Then today's same pattern, took just a stupid trade, and then lost, and then had to wait for a proper one. Even though I said I wasn't going to do it, somehow I found myself in taking a stupid trade again. Well, that's the beauty of risk reward, huh? We've got a 50% win rate in the London stream for today and yesterday. Well, the ones that actively just took with the actual YouTube stream. 50% win rate, but we come out ahead because risk reward's in our favor. But we did take that late one towards the end of the stream, didn't we? Oh, sorry, and when we just did it was just us. We got a decent one up here.
Yep.
Leela Tan, that's the reason why I've missed so many missed trades. Always look for the pullback to the FEG, but really get in there this November. Yeah, this month, to be honest, I haven't enjoyed it, hey. What's been annoying as well is doing this on the prop account, I haven't been able to get much momentum on the prop account. Win rate was alright, but it seemed that I was winning on the trades that were small in size, and then every time I upped the risk, I took a loss. But yesterday and today, we're starting to get somewhere now. We're sitting around 2.5% positive. Not much, but finally starting to see some upward momentum. And I think it came down to like just the reflection of what the conditions were. London Open sucked lately. As long as we're always learning and improving, that's the main thing. I agree, Maddie. I agree.
That's so cute.
Can we take sells? Do you reckon I should just call this one here? 2.5 to 1. Basically 3 to 1. It was almost 3 to 1 here. And look to trade it back down.
Yeah, I'm thinking about scaling in.
Yeah.
I'm already in.
For that. You're in the cells already?
Yeah, Chris is a real cowboy.
Hardly. I tend to get the arrows in the back.
She's in her swing. She's her little arms just up around her face a lot. Come on.
Yeah, that candle closing bearish one, it's a good indication that at least first indication that we want to push the price to the downside.
Yeah. Price is kind of stalling here. Oh, look at that. 3 minute, the last like 5 seconds of this 3 minute candle kind of pulled back on it. Let's see if someone can break that low. No, 5 minutes still having it. There's no real confirmation yet.
Maybe the current candle closing bearish one. Then
yeah, maybe this
they're
one.
getting, yes. Even on 3 minute, if the 3 minute is able to close bearish one, the current 3 minute. Because the previous 2-3 minute candles, it's like a negation from upside, negation from the downside.
These ones.
So yes, so if this current one is closing below, then they are creating HCS from upside again.
Yeah, I think I'll execute on these sells if we close below here to target the low again, and I'll close these buys. But I'll treat this as your top wick and this is your bottom wick, and together this is the range.
Mm-hmm.
If it breaks at the top, I'll hold those longs. See. Yeah, pretty much 20 pips, so it can be above here again, because like you can have a tight stop loss on this one. If it's closing under here, you don't really want to see it rejecting these highs. But if it's closing above, then there's no sells. Oh, yeah, no sells. Let the runner run. Oof. It's looking like a liquidity grab now, this one here, wasn't it? Looked like a bigger liquidity grab.
Until unless price is closing above that high.
This one?
This high. Yes. You can still get a reaction from this area to again push the price to the downside.
What's it look like on the hour? Yeah, I guess the hour still danger area inside of this, but if this hour candle's closing bullish, geez, I can see this just flying. If it fully engulfs this previous one. what's old Naz doing? Wasn't as volatile. London's only moved 39 pips on Naz. At least German's doing better than that. We're at 53. Peter targets 217. Yeah, that's a great target.
Yeah, Jones has printed a new high, daily high.
The Dow.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Quite a nice. It didn't have a very nice reversal pattern, but it did explode higher.
Okay, 3 minutes. Come back to, yeah, what are they doing? My terminal doesn't have a wick on this candle.
Yeah.
So it just came back and took the wick.
Staying and IC markets must have a similar liquidity provider.
Yeah. Dave, you're off. Okay. Peter, you took 20. You're out at 27. Nice work. It's pretty much like a 10 pip stop, wasn't it? So nearly a 3-to-1 there. I'm going to move my stop loss for this runner. It's going to sit at, I'm going to sit it here. I'll lock in that. It might tag it, but if we're creating the base, then hopefully we can keep on going up. But if we're closing back below there, I don't want to see all the rest of this just drop, so. I want to see price close below here, and I might jump into those sells. Okay, new 30-minute candle's gonna open soon. Our candle's looking strong. 30-minute. Broke the high. Imagine if this... Oh no, it's not gonna flip. It's not even got time. It's in 1 minute. Imagine if it started like just ripping down. It would start looking like a setup from the upside.
No bottom whip there. I hate to say there's a lot of buying pressure there as well.
Yeah. Yeah, that was the nervous thing about it. This one leaving with no bottom whip.
Yeah.
Okay, so with this the open? No, 30 seconds. Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. New 30-minute candle. Little gap up.
Yeah, still close inside here.
It's got a wick to fill now to the upside though. And the hour candle's still open, so the hour candle can still close bearish if these sells are going to come in. Kind of think this is just what they needed to get sellers back interested again. This could be a real mess of a day. Could be going down, then up, and then down for the last day of the month. Alright, here we go. Drop.
There we go.
Yep. Come on. Just no comeback now, just drop. Alright, anyway, my people, hang on. We're gonna close the YouTube and we're gonna go through just some ideas. I'm kind of getting a little bit concerned being last day of the month. This could be a real mess of a day. So we're going to talk about some high quality zones though to keep an eye on. YouTube people, thanks very much for your time with me. Hope you guys learned something or took at least the win. Hope you didn't take the loss. But if you took the win and the loss, then you should have made more. Anyway, so appreciate you guys. Hope you learned a lot, and I will see you. No, there's no London stream tomorrow, by the way. Just letting you know now. No London stream. I will, if I play my cards right with the boss, she'll let me do a New York stream, which might be late for the Aussie guys, so I understand that. But if not, we'll see you at New York session. My people stay on though, the Zoom, okay? But YouTube, I'll see you later.
Yeah, YouTube guys, always remember, never trade first trade of the, if the hidden is taking first trade,
Yeah, don't
never
take my
trade
first
that
trade.
one.
Yeah, that's a good call there. Yeah, haven't been on a roll for the first trade. I get my eye in. That's the tester. That's the scout trade. Once you got the scout trade in, your eyes in, you can take a good one then.
Good to go.
All right.